A Pentagon spokesperson now telling CNN that its aerostat or blimp that became untethered from a military base in northern Maryland is now thankfully down, having traveled almost 200 miles north into Pennsylvania. Along the way, the cable cord dragging below knocked out power to some 30,000 people. The power has been restored to about 10,000 of them, 18,000 roughly, still without power in Pennsylvania because of this rogue aerostat or blimp. Let's go back to Barbara Starr at the Pentagon. Barbara, do we know how it came down? Did it come down on its own volition, or was it forced in some way?
Well, the U.S. military is saying they did nothing to bring it down. They did not shoot it down. There was no kinetic activity, but that it started to deflate from 16,000 feet where it had been traveling in uncontrolled flight for several hours. Now, this will be a matter of the investigation as well. What caused it to start deflating? If it came down in this area and only, and it's still serious, only caused power outages, we do not minimize that. That is still a good outcome in terms of the damage that could have been caused. I can tell you for the last several hours I've been talking to military officials who were just frantic. What if this thing had bounced along on a highway full of cars, dragging a cable through a populated area, dragging a cable up and down a highway? Because the problem here is this is uncontrolled flight. You either shoot it down or find a way to deflate it. There is no pilot on board. This drifts with the weather patterns. So there's a lot of concern here about what exactly happened, the entire chain of events. These aerostats, these blimps, this particular one is in part of a pair, and we now know that the other one, still at Aberdeen Proving Grounds in Maryland, has now been grounded, as you can well imagine, until the investigation is completed about what really happened here.